But Jamie Benn is kind of the case example of what this entire team is going through. He is aging. He's on the back nine of this. We don't know how much longer he's got to be part of this. We know what value he has as a captain. The question is whether he does come back, Mike.
Yeah, well, is he on the back nine, or did we just see him walk up the 18th fairway?
Right.
Like, this may be over.
Right.
And Jim Nill was asked today what he expects. Does he think that Jamie Benn is going to be back for this season? Kelly, this is cut 4. And Nill made it clear at the very least what he wants to see happen.
Do you anticipate Jamie Benn returning to the start?
Jamie and I have talked just shortly. We're going to talk. We're going to give him a couple weeks, but I want him back. I don't. I think he wants to come back, but I'm going to give him that time. He needs to go through this and figure this out. But the organization does want him back. Yes.
We sort of, I feel like deja vu because it's similar to what you said almost exactly
Last
a
year.
year ago.
Yeah.
You saw what happened. Was the conversation any different than maybe it was a year ago?
No, and if any of you guys know Jamie, he's devastated. He takes these losses as hard as anybody. He takes responsibility for it, and he just needs to just sit down and be a good father and a good husband right now, and just chill a little bit. And that's what he wants to do. So I'm going to give him some time.
Jimmy, regarding, I'll piggyback on what John has asked about Jamie. A lot's made from fans about the captaincy role, which he's had for
13 years, I think, 12 or 13.
That's a remarkable
Yeah,
run.
it is a great run.
If he does come back, do you feel like the organization is in a place of transition and giving that seat and that responsibility to a younger player?
If he comes back, no. He is definitely the captain. I think if you talk to anybody in the dressing room, he is the leader and gets so much respect, so much respect. And that'd be a definite no. But, everybody, I always enjoy, you bring players in from other organizations, some trades and things we did and stuff, and that's the first thing that comes up is just how strong this room is and how much they respect the leadership in our room. So that's always, you're always trying to figure out, is there some weaknesses here or there, but I don't think that's a weakness on our team.
The great Jonah Javad and Mac Engel, both of Ultimate Dallas Sports Show fame, asking questions there to Jim Nill about Jamie Benn. It kind of feels like what he's basically saying there is, if he wants to come back, you're welcome, and you'll wear the C. That is your job until you don't want it anymore. But it also does kind of feel like he's at least mentally preparing himself for the possibility that Jamie does decide to hang it up.
And it's also interesting to me, the dynamic we've had this discussion twice now on this show of who could take over that role.
Yeah.
It's hard to find someone that has the pull that Jamie does, which is the reason why he's worn it for as long as he has. He's carried this franchise on his shoulders in that regard. Whether or not his actions on the ice are always the best solution to a problem is obviously up for debate, but you
Different conversation.
Right.
Yes.
You can't argue points, assists, what he's meant in terms of leadership, and trying to imagine this team without him as the primary voice in the locker room is a fascinating dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've discussed. It's something that Jim Nill was asked point blank today. I don't know if we want to bring that up. But
Yeah, SOT 7, Kelly, Jim Nill did get into, if Jamie Benn does decide to hang it up, who might that be?
Yeah, I'm not going to divulge it, but I've been thinking about it. I know time's coming. We've all got a window, and
Like defense or offense?
both. No. Great question, but I don't want to divulge it because there's 3 or 4 guys in there, and we can go different directions. Younger, older, in between. So something we'll think about. But right now I'm focused. Jamie's still the guy, and we'll go from there. And then I think Jamie will have a lot of input in that too. He has a good feel for the room, so I want him to have some input in that eventually, whenever that happens.
He did kind of save it there at the eventually, whenever that happens, Jamie Benn will weigh in on this. I thought it was interesting that he said 3 or 4, because I think we all kind of feel like it's one of 2 guys, either Wyatt or Miro, or the
I'm
two
still not on the
likeliest.
Wyatt train.
It's Miro. As much as I love Wyatt, he's too young. It's
Yes.
Miro.
Again, if Wyatt was like 27, 28, and you wanted to slap the C on and give him the gravitas that he needs for it, that's one thing. Just freshly out of college, basically, I'm not sure. And again, it's not saying that I keep wanting to say this. It's not saying he's not capable of it. There are
Sure.
2 separate sides of this. Like he can grow into that. I wouldn't mind seeing him with the A and learning from behind.
Yes.
But when you have a team that's this close, you want someone that has enough, not wear and tear, but miles on the odometer, and find out whether or not they can facilitate things in a similar way. That's not, hey, this is a totally different team vibe.
Jonah asked him, does he play offense or defense? and maybe Nill tipped his hand a little bit by saying both. Maybe
Yeah.
that's his way of saying, yeah, it's probably Miro.